I'm a storyteller. I love telling stories. I have taken an opportunity here recently to write down my story. I've got a book that'll probably publish this fall, and it's called Fields of Life. It's the story that God has written in my life, my personal experiences on three different fields. One of them is the baseball field. After baseball, I got very involved in international missions. The mission field is the second field. The overarching field to all of this, I'm an olive farmer, and I planted 8,000 olive trees here at my home in Texas. And that came about after I went on a trip to Israel after my baseball career ended. The olives blessed me because they reminded me of timeless truths that I saw play out in those other fields too. I use these simple agricultural stories and analogies, much like when Jesus told his parables. He talked a lot about farming. I just wanted to use that to open up stories from all three of these fields and invite people into these experiences that I had, talk about some lessons that I've learned. Hopefully it inspires people, points them to Jesus, and maybe even encourages them to write their own story, because I think we all have a story to tell.
Let's talk about another lane that you're involved in, and that's your involvement with FCA. Can you talk a little bit about your involvement with FCA, why you choose to partner with this organization?
My first experience with FCA actually came when I was a student in high school. Admittedly, I'll say that I went to this Bible study only because the varsity baseball coach led the study. And so I wanted to get in good with him because I wanted to make the varsity baseball team. That started my journey, or planted a seed. As I transitioned out of professional baseball, I saw what was going on around me in schools here locally. I was invited to attend a meeting, and I've been serving on the board of our local FCA board here in Williamson County for now 15 years. One of our board members said it best, that FCA is meant to keep Christ in schools. I think it is the last battleground that we have in public schools. And just the ability to raise up coaches and leaders who can pour into these kids. You look at the opportunities that coaches have to impact a life of a kid, they're probably more than a parent at certain points of their life. I just love that ministry. I love what's going on here locally. I love what's going on in FCA around the country. So I think there's room for discipleship within sports.
You've been through a lot of adversity in your journey. Can you share a lesson that you learned through your story that you could pass on to the next generation?
I think that suffering, whatever you want to call it, bumps in the road, adversity, all of this is an opportunity. But what God wants to do with those is redeem them so that he can grow your faith. We can all get pretty introspective and caught up in our 3-foot world of thinking it's all about me. What I have seen from suffering in my life, it has equipped me to minister to other people who might be going through a similar thing. And let me tell you about the hope I found through that suffering.